Historic lows. The U.S. Bureau of Reclamation projects in 2 years' time, Lake Mead may be set to be at its shallowest levels in recorded history.
The Bureau released its 2- and 5-year projections earlier this year, showing levels hovering at about 1,000 feet. News 3's Will Silverstein has that story.
2027 is the year that Lake Mead is supposed to hit some of its lowest water levels ever recorded. Now, people are wondering what can possibly be done to reverse this, and how did it get to this point in the first place? We spoke with a professor from UNLV and a meteorologist just about how this situation became possible and what can be done to reverse it.
We just came to see the lake and feed the fish and ducks.
Myat Han is visiting his family all the way out from South Dakota, and he's having a good time feeding the catfish at Lake Mead, but he notices the different shades of rock indicating the levels the historic lake was once at. The lake running 7 feet lower than this time in 2023 and 2024. His family says the National Recreation Area has changed a lot.
They said it's been going down since the last time they visited even.
I feel kind of bad about the level because I think they took and got it low because of California.
Unlike Han, Lynn Robert Nelson has been sailing on the lake for decades as a longtime Boulder City resident. He blames Nevada's western neighbor on the declining levels. What do you think can be done differently to get those water levels back up?
Political.
You got to remember that 40 million people use water from the Colorado River Basin.
UNLV hydrology and geoscience professor David Kramer says Nelson is referring to the 1920s era agreement known as the Colorado River Compact. Nevada, which takes water from the lower basin, received 4% of the water from that basin, while California and Arizona received the remaining 96% of the water. Kramer says for Lake Mead to rise, the agreement may need a revision.
We have to reach some sort of agreement with reduction of water. In some of the preliminary work that's been done with California, they've agreed to reduce their water usage, but how that affects individual farmers and how we go forward with that is still undetermined.
This really isn't just something where, we can hope for a little bit of rain to pull us out of this situation.
Luke Runyon from the water desk at the University of Colorado Boulder notes without revision to the compact, years of increased moisture will be needed to offset lowering levels.
It takes several years of good snows in the Rocky Mountains in order for the levels to actually make a change in these large reservoirs. They're just so massive. I mean, Lake Mead is the largest reservoir in the country.
Back to Kramer, the hydrologist says Las Vegas is a leader in water conservation, but with a falling lake, Las Vegas may soon be stretched for water, which could impact water costs for southern Nevada residents.
What we're really concerned with in Nevada is consumptive use, and that's watering plants where it evaporates or transpires into the atmosphere and disappears. So that's really our challenge here.
Sometimes it's the most simple things and the smallest things that begin to make a difference. Kramer suggests start to desert landscape your own home if you're hoping to save water and keep a little bit more inside of Lake Mead. Reporting at Lake Mead, Will Silverstein, News 3.
Well, you heard in Will's report a little bit of finger pointing at California, and here's why. California draws the most water from Lake Mead, 4.4 million acre feet per year. An acre foot is the amount of water required to cover an acre of land with 1 foot of water. Arizona uses about 2.8 million acre feet. Nevada only draws, get this, 300,000. Mexico uses 5 times more than us. Mexico pulls 1.5 million acre feet of water per year. So that's the comparison.